Leo. So we start off by meeting this girl, and just as a quick disclaimer, no one in this anime has actual names. They go off like nouns like swindler or brawler or holeless. So we gonna call her Gwen, mainly because that's the only goth girl I could think of off the top of my head. Shout out to my goth girls, man. My Insta in the description. So she's walking home from a long days of work, ready to go home and make some dinner. And this is where I'm already starting to see some discourse between me and her. But she sees this cat ready to cross the street and get hit by a car. So she goes and saves it. Now that's not my problem. My problem is, how did she have the absolute audacity to look at this man like he in the wrong? Now I'm starting to see why your ass was walking home from work. So she heads into the alleyway and sees this guy getting some takoyaki. While Sasuke is over here trying to pay, he drops some change and Gwen tries to give it back to him. But he basically calls her a broke bitch and pimps off. So she goes back to the stand and try to get her a grub, but gets hit with the Walmart special because they don't got Apple Pay. Shorty can't pay because she don't got no cash on her. It's too prideful to use the money that Sasuke dropped. And I lie to y'all not, she gets locked up. I'm not gonna lie, if you would have told me about a year ago that I would be covering an anime where the events all happen because a food truck does not accept Apple Pay, probably would have blocked you. But hey, anime. He cut back to Sasuke, and apparently bro is moving like 04 Tobey Maguire because he's the best delivery service around. Because bro literally gets a job for 5 million yen to deliver a package. Gets on a super bike that came installed with damn grappling hooks and starts racing throughout the rooftops. Now this is curious, but like I said, that's Sasuke. And the package bro is paid to deliver, the recipient is in the middle of a gang war until bro literally comes flying through the roof and drops off the package, which turned out to be a goddamn noob. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda mess with Sasuke. The bro gets a request for another delivery, but this time it's from an unknown sender and for 100 million yen. And they already dropped off the package without bro getting even a glimpse of what they look like. Oh yeah, it's about to get serious. So then we cut to this 6'2" nonchalant dreadhead standing on a mountain of destroyed robots. So bro gets pulled up on by another group of robots, which by the way, whoever did that, it's time to let them go from the company, gang. We just seen this 6'4" super nigga destroy a bunch of drones, so your idea was to send more of the same drone. Anyway, bro leaps into the air, dodging all these blasts, lands on one, destroying it, sends this one back to Wally, catches the punch, throws it, then bro kicks it in the stomach, runs up, body slams this one, super kicks another one's head off, throws another one, and drop kicks us at the same time. The fuck I do, man? But this is super nigga, but we gonna call him Brawler. Anyway, after he beats all the robots, he gets a message saying to rescue this guy named Cutthroat before his execution, and also gets 100 million yen. Funny thing is about it, he doesn't even care about the money. He only wants the box. A truly ignorant man. I gotta respect it, bruh. I gotta respect it. Then we cut to this electronic athlete, and I'm not gonna lie, I gotta cook you, bro, because I know you don't got 75 Ethernet servers hooked up in this damn dungeon. You probably the reason my internet be moving so slow sometimes. There's really not much to bro. He's just a hacker. That's his name too. Hacker. Oh, he also gets the same message to save Cutthroat for 100 million yen. Then we cut to this guy having a heart attack on a blimp. And I'm not gonna lie, the character we meet from this is called Doctor. We calling her fan service because I'm pretty sure that's gonna be her only purpose in this story. She performs surgery on this man mid heart attack and kills everyone on the blimp. Now, I'm not sure why, but I'm sure that she's gonna be my least favorite character. She also gets the message for 100 million yen. So we cut back to the police station where Cutthroat is being held and the whole squad pulls up. Meanwhile, Gwen is inside the police station when a damn android comes flying through the window. There's no one other than Brawler running through all these damn robots. Bro is definitely in the wrong profession. Put this man in the lead. Anyway, bro hurls a bunch of robots in the building and destroys it. And I don't know if Shorty got an asphyxiation with cats or something. Tell me why the building is being destroyed. Everyone is panicking. You literally see a 365-pound, 6'3", all-pro linebacker running towards you. You want to go chase cats. Alright, man. Alright. Anyway, all the thugs break in and Sasuke and Brawler cross paths and instantly start fighting. Sasuke uppercuts Brawler with the motorcycle. Yes, I just said that. Brawler tanks it, but before he can attack, a mysterious poisonous gas comes into the room. Fan service come pimping in right behind it. But once again, bro shows why he's called Super Nigga, because he tanks the poisonous gas that can put down an elephant, by the way, throws her into the ceiling where the hacker was. Don't ask me how these two survived the fall. To my knowledge, they all regular humans. So they all get into a standoff until Gwen comes running up being Miss Save a Cat. Sasuke wasn't playing no games and instantly ups Blick on her. And the other thugs follow suit. She lies and tells them that she is an Akudama. This is what they call all the high-end thugs in this verse. All swindler, but just as she comes up with the story, the elevator comes up and Brother Eye comes out shooting missiles. So the robot starts chasing them and destroying the building. Meanwhile, while that's going on, we cut to the execution stadium. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who thought it was a good idea to make a goddamn Sunday night football execution, but we need to revoke your license immediately. And how the hell this world so damn futuristic but still using the damn guillotine? I don't think it's time to upgrade the equipment, my boy. So they start to count down to kill Cutthroat. Just as they Sasuke about to finish, the Akudama come crashing through the ceiling. The robot starts attacking and killing innocent people. Which, you know, I would usually feel bad, but how much of an L does your life have to be to come to a football stadium to watch an execution? Just think about it. The robot sends heat-seeking missiles at bro, but he uses his grappling hook to grab onto the Jumbotron, whip around like Spider-Man, and dodge them. That shit was too cool, bro. I can't even cap. Him doing that caused the Jumbotron to fall right onto Cutthroat and the head operator of the execution. Meanwhile, Brawler is throwing some blows at the robot, but gets caught and thrown across the map, and then a 50 cal shot at him. Sasuke comes riding in and immediately starts getting shot at, but dodges all the bullets, jumps up, grabbles onto the robot, and shoots a damn laser beam. I'm not gonna lie, I need to know the origin story of this bike ASAP. And how the hell did this dark and brooding ass fool get his hands on it? Even though that attack was cool as hell, it did no damage. The robot flings Sasuke. But just as the robot is about to finish him off, Gwen gets the idea to turn this robot's attention to this thug that got freed from the destruction of the prison. The robot must really not like this dude, because he shoots a damn railgun towards him. It misses and hits some munition kits, which fires a missile back towards it, distracting it long enough for Sasuke to fly up in the air and use a damn railgun to destroy it. Like, really, who made this damn bike, bro? The curator of this event, who somehow survived a Jumbotron falling on top of him, starts yelling and yapping. As he continues, he gets his head sliced off instantly. This is when we meet Grade 1 Crash Out Cutthroat. You may be wondering why I call him a Grade 1 Crash Out. I don't know why. You literally just seen this man cleanly chop off a grown man head with ease. Throughout the show, the Akudama have been introduced with prison sentences because they are literally wanted criminals. Now, for instance, the highest up to this point was Sasuke with 745 years. But we all know that's just from a bunch of reckless driving charges. But this fool Cutthroat has a sentence of 967 years. And I'm pretty sure they implied that this fool offed 1,000 people. Having almost a millennium of prison time is Grade 1 Crash Out material. Sasuke drops off the package that he was paid to deliver. And soon he hands it over, Cutthroat flash steps everyone and puts a collar on him. I'm not gonna lie, we definitely had to speed scale this fool. Anyway, Cutthroat tells him that this is a bomb. Sounds familiar. Proves it by blowing up the security guard that was overseeing his execution. But then a cat starts talking. Man, what the hell am I watching? And that's Akudama Drive. Yeah. Oh, you want me to keep going? And you still ain't hit that damn like button? I can see you not hitting the like button. So the cat tells him that this was just phase 1 of his plan, that he was really testing him, and that the real part of the plan is attacking this thing called the Shikansen, which is basically Fort Knox on wheels. And that this job pays 1 billion yen. But I'm trying to figure out who the hell is funding this damn operation. Batman? So the crew hijacks a blimp and start heading toward the rendezvous point. And I guess this is when the writers got a block and didn't know how they want to get to the next point of the story, because Cutthroat has a weird asphyxiation for the color red. So he basically starts hitting every red object on the ship and hits an emergency button that sends them into hyperspeed straight into a hotel. After destroying some guards, like, damn, did they really deserve this? The cat tries to continue to explain the plan until... So these are executioners, basically legal hitmen with the actual license to kill. Brawler wanted all the smoke and instantly kicks the table at him, but Kurume blocks it, dashes in for a kick, but it's blocked. But they start boxing, but neither one is hitting each other. Till Cutthroat tries to come in and sneak in for attack, but Kurume dodges it. Kakashi wasn't with none of that jumping shit, dashes in and throws Cutthroat out the window. Sasuke tries to get a shot in, but misses, runs up, gets double blocked into a gut shot and kicked through a wall. Then Kakashi literally drop kicks this man. Not gonna lie, double feet to the face is insane. We cut back to Brawler and Kurume boxing. Up kick into a damn Superman punch. That has to be one of the coldest moves I ever seen in anime. But bro blocks it with his forehead, knocks her back. She dashes in for a super kick, but he blocks it. Tries to drop kick her, but she weaves it. Goes in for a kick again, lands on the wall, and somersaults into a ground smash. I'm not gonna lie, that singular scene may have just changed his title from Akudama Drive is Insane to Akudama Drive is Straight Hands. Kurume gets tired of boxing and brings out the blade. Gotta be inspired by the UK. Brawler tries to go in for a punch, but she weaves it and almost takes off his hand. He dodges, she follows up with a sword thrust, but he dodges again and gets kicked back to Street Fighter. Fan service tries to get a sneak attack in, but Kurume was on point and dodges, gives her a nasty 2-piece. Knew her ass was finna be useless. So we cut back to Kakashi and Sasuke duking it out, and it's getting freaky. Sasuke ups Blake, but Kakashi dodges and hits Kurume. Kakashi knocks out Sasuke, but Brawler comes in behind him and tries to clap bro's head off. What in the Hulk ass move was this? Brawler starts attack, but missing all of it. Kakashi hit bro with a nasty roundhouse, backhand jab and smacks the taste out of bro's mouth and drops him to his knees. Pause. As he's ready to go in for the kill, Sasuke calls his bike and tries to shoot bro with a damn railgun. They use the misfire to escape. So after the battle, they regroup and the cats begin to explain the plan. And somehow fan service survived by stitching her neck back up. Basically, they have 20 minutes to break into the train station and hit 2 buttons at the exact same time to activate an elevator that takes them to the train. And when they get there, Hacker has to modify the shipping crate to a different weight because if he doesn't, the plasma shield protecting the train will vaporize them. Probably the hardest thing about this mission, no killing, because the moment a guard's vitals change, the alarm sounds. For their mission, they're going to split into 3 groups. One consisting of Gwen, Hacker, and Cutthroat. Another one consisting of Brawler, Fan Service, and Useless. I forgot to mention that was his name that I'm calling him. Bro's name in the show is Hoodlum. What? And Sasuke, Rod, and Dolo. So they get to Kansai Station, Hacker hacks the camera, and the group continues on. Both of the crews make it to their button, only to find out it's protected by a force field. Cutthroat starts throwing his knife at the barriers and breaking through, while Brawler starts literally ripping the pillars out of the ground. Like, you can't sit here and tell me that this man ain't off that booger sugar. They somehow hit the buttons at the same time and make it through. Then proceed to plant an EMP that knocks out all the power in the city. I guess they didn't take into consideration that Hacker's gear will also go out. Exactly what happens is listen to a damn cat for a top secret mission like this. They have to put Gwen in the case to fit through so she could pull the lever so Sasuke could get in with his bike. Luckily, she was able to make it through and open the door. Just as they get through, they realize they not alone because Karume and Kakashi pull up looking for round 2. The Brawler stays back to squabble while the rest moves towards the vault. Karume instantly dashes in for the stab, but Brawler downloaded the frame data, grabs her leg and yeets her into fan service. Kakashi and Brawler start to run back. Quick punch, weave. Kakashi tries to go in for the quick kill, but Brawler wasn't going for that. But this time, Kakashi learns some new moves and reverse axe kick bro to the dome meat. S-tier YN pulls up with a blick and starts lighting up the party. Brawler jumps back into the battle, and I'm not gonna lie, if bro just casually hit a flying Superman punch off the Home Depot shelf, Brawler definitely gives me the vibe of that one high school kid that was dumb athletic but chose the street. Bro knocks him back into the shelf and the train speeds begin to increase, knocking everyone back. Sasuke tries shooting at Kakashi again, but he dodges all of them and closes the gap. He tries to shoot him again, but bro dodges and makes him hit Brawler. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You gotta put the blick down. You out here looking like Westbrook from the 3-point line. Bro literally pulls a Heihachi from Tekken, catches it with his mouth, and shoots it in bro's back. I don't even know what I just watched. What muscle does that even use? Kachi uses Sasuke's elite pad to attack Brawler. At the same time, Sasuke takes a shot at bro's protege. He has to throw the sword to stop it. Brawler tries to end it all, but bro flicker steps behind him. Like, I deadass don't know how bro got there. Hits bro with a nasty gut shot that knocks him to the next cart. But Cutthroat joins him while the rest of the crew escape. Round 2 starts and Kakashi instantly hits them with Haki. Flash steps and tries to go in for the kill, but Cutthroat blocks it. Bro puts him in a headlock and throws him away. Meanwhile, Awoken Kurama is trying to hold off Sasuke from his bike. A fan service drops some tear gas impairing her vision. She wasn't going for none of that, jumps through the smoke and still manages to pin him down. Just as that happened, they enter the absolute quarantine zone, deserted wasteland that is completely uninhabitable. If they leave the train now, they're as good as dead. Sasuke took the turbulence distraction and managed to get on his bike. And instantly shoots Kurama with a damn grappling hook, knocking her out. Not gonna lie, she cold, but she a damn glass cannon. Meanwhile, Brawler is hitting Kakashi with some nasty ground and pound. Kakashi tanks in and hits bro with a nasty headbutt and follows up with a vicious right hand. Then runs him down, stabs him in the gut. He couldn't tech the grab and got hit with a nasty bear hug. Then gets straight up suplexed on top of his head. Like, a lot of y'all not, I'm dead ass thinking about making a CTE award. These fools in anime be taking some nasty licks to the head. Bro dead ass tanked that and got back up. Not gonna lie, either bro head is made of titanium or he sniffed a line of booger sugar before he came. As he's about to finish Brawler off, Useless came through and hit bro with a case. As bro is ready to kill him, Sasuke pulls up and rescues them all, while cutting off the last cart separating them. They make it to the vault and the cat disintegrates itself into a key. And guess what's in this damn vault? 2 kids. I know damn well they didn't make them do all this to babysit. As the group gets ready to disperse, the kids inform that the mission is not over just yet, that they need to be delivered. Hacker decides that he doesn't feel like doing this anymore and heads to this region named Kanto, a forbidden land that got destroyed due to war. The group splits off and Gwen and the gang head back to Kansai where the story originally started. As they're taking a break, fan service starts pressing the kids about who they are. Like, lady, shut up. You still haven't done nothing cool in this story yet. Gwen sticks up for the kids and basically tells fan service off. Meanwhile, the head of the executioners puts a bounty on all the Akudama, all worth 100 million yen. Like, where is they getting all this damn money from? Can I hold $1? Damn. As Gwen and the gang are ready to continue their mission, Kakashi pulls up for round 3. But this time he dolo, so nothing holding him back. Brawler instantly gets on timing by flash stepping and trying to take his head off it. And this how you know bro was really being held back by Shorty. As bro runs up, 2 sword slashes, roundhouse kick and reverse reverse roundhouse sending bro flying. And I'm not gonna lie, for somebody named Brawler, yo ass sure been getting your ass whooped a lot. The rest of the group tries to get away, but bro really starts getting on timing and kicks a camera that was recording an area towards them, knocking them all off the bike, and runs up and cuts fan service completely in half. Useless. Runs up on Sasuke, blocks all his bullets, speed dash, tries to go for a sword swipe, but it gets blocked. Go up Blick at point blank range, but before it get hit, bro deflects it and sends it towards Gwen and the kids. Cutthroat saves him and runs into battle. Kakashi knocks bro back, weaves Cutthroat, and look at bro face. He should have kept his ass locked up, I'm not gonna lie. Got his ass attitude adjustment into the wall and blasted away like Team Rocket. Kakashi gets ready to end Sasuke. Cutthroat comes back and saves him, but they start getting active until bro knocks bro back to the other side, trapping bro under the bridge, stopping Gwen and the kids from getting any further. As bro tries to go in for the kill, he gets tackled out the air by Cutthroat, who literally removed his legs to stop him. Bro knocks him away and tries to go in for the final kill, but Cutthroat puts the kid in the way, and while bro's distracted, drives his hand through the kid's body to stab bro. Somehow jumps into the air with leg stumps, but get anti-aired and drilled into the ground. Before bro can finish the job, Sasuke pulls up and wars him off. Also, we find out that the Jit can self-heal and is not really injured at all. And somehow, again, fan service is alive. After throwing Sasuke away, bro gets hit with useless. I'm not gonna lie, being used as a projectile gotta get you pushed on the sorriest fools of all time. Anyway, Brawler and Kakashi start duking it out again, till Kakashi hits bro with the revenge counter, but gets snuck by Cutthroat. Not gonna lie, I kinda feel bad for Kakashi, bro. Bro is getting the banking of a lifetime. So Sasuke comes down shooting a laser beam, causing bro to leap in the air, but bro gets caught off guard with a nasty right hook into the dome meat. So while he's down, Sasuke takes most of the group and skirts off, leaving Cutthroat and Brawler behind. So diving into a little bit of the backstory of the executioners. The whole reason they work in teams of two is because they are so dedicated to the cause that if they go alone against Akudama, they are fully willing to put their lives on the line. It's actually a funny little parallel because in the anime itself, they said they're basically like Akudama, but just for the good side. All that, just to pay taxes though. Back to the fight though, these two are damn near death's door, and this makes it so much better because they're actually bonding over whooping each other's ass. But it's not over yet. They run up, double punch to the face. Kashi gives a nasty cyclone kick to the dome, knocking bro off the platform. Runs up, tries to give him another one, but gets blocked in, his punch weaves. Brawler tries to go in for the punch, but Kakashi parries. And then we cut to them tumbling onto a bridge. They both run up for the final blow, finally killing each other. So anyways, we cut back to the mystery game where they found a hidden lever that shows a secret entrance. Before they go in, Useless pulls up and lets everyone know that Brawler died. They take the elevator down to this old amusement park where the kids activate a switch and reveals that the contraption that he led them to is actually a rocket. Now this ties into the kids' backstory. Basically, these kids were test experiments where they would fuse a slew of children together to make an immortal one, basically as an offering for Kanto. Now I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to convey emotions through these type of videos because we not right here watching it together. We get changed that, you know. But seriously, this man really had a room full of kids that was his friends, basically put into a blender and fused together to make his sister. If that's not downright diabolical, I don't know what is. Basically, this cat actually broke them out so they could be free. Their plan was to go to the moon to escape the grasp of the corrupted government. Just as they're about to leave, the sister gets sniped by none other than this dumb ass streetwalker fan service. She had to hear me calling her useless because the only plausible way for her to become useful was her to sell out everyone. She sells out everyone to the head of the executioners. They reveal the moon not real. It's just an illusion because the real moon got destroyed due to war. What type of war was it for the moon to get destroyed? The executioners start attacking, but the Jit puts Gwen and his sister into the rocket, allowing them to escape. So the rocket ship takes them towards the moon, but runs out of fuel mid-flight and sends them flying back down to Earth. They was able to use an escape pod to land safely and basically have to start a new life. Because as I said earlier, they're the most wanted criminals in the country right now. After living a broken, homeless lifestyle for a while, they make it to an empty building where they finally found some food. They really start building a mother-daughter relationship, and Gwen even starts rocking a new cut. I know this is a good moment. Happy, joyful. But this gotta be top 10 downfalls of anime history. What is this cut? I did not ask for Amber Rose to be in this anime. Anyways, they're trying to figure out what to do next. They get surprised by a couple thugs. I'm not gonna lie, bro dead ass look like Melody from Hunter x Hunter. You got them nasty chief trying to pick little girls. That's the last thing you should be worrying about. Gwen wasn't going for none of that. Grabs a can and slices bro eye out. Ups Blick on her, but she lures him in and stabs him in the neck. Dodges a bullet and blasts his bro head off. Not gonna lie, that was top tier work, top tier movement as well. The guy she stabbed in the neck tries to get his revenge, but Sasuke pulls up for the smooth save. He agrees to help them find the little girl's brother. So due to the Akudama situation, a fake leak message saying that Gwen would take over the city due to her notoriety, citizens have finally had enough and are literally dragging people out deemed Akudama and killing them themselves. kills. This is also due to Cutthroat going on a complete killing spree during the time. So Sasuke and Gwen use this as a distraction to enter the execution headquarters where Lil Bro is being held. So while they're driving through the hallways, which I'm not gonna lie, the way this man managed to get this bike everywhere has to be studied. Anyway, they run into Cutthroat, which I have to give some context here. Cutthroat has literally been on grade A, no bitches, no friends, straight S tier anime nigga behavior since day one. Basically being a white knight towards Gwen and even going to more extreme measures. We find out the whole reason he wanted to do that because he wanted to be the one to kill her. Because ever since he laid eyes on her, he basically seen a target spot that just progressively got bigger and bigger. And I'm not gonna lie, this starts one of the most genuine, terrifying sequences that I've ever seen in anime. But it's also very graphic, so I'm not gonna put it in the video, but I do gently suggest you to go watch it for yourself. It basically ends with Gwen getting the drop on Bro and killing him for good. But after regrouping with Sasuke, they arrive too late and see the executioners escaping with Lil Bro. We cut to the president of the police force and the leader of the executioners. Due to the recent city outbreak, he doesn't know what to do. So the executioner leader shows her true colors and straight up declares every rogue citizens and even the innocent one is Akudama. Meaning every robot in the city declares war on them and starts killing all of them. Not gonna lie, this is some sick ass shit. It gets even worse because this is a scene where all the civilians are protesting within the lobby and the leader literally sends 2 of her soldiers down to kill everyone. I have to say, I really do enjoy the trope of what's seemingly the good guys really being the bad guys. Coincidentally enough, her declaring war on everyone actually helps Sasuke and Gwen, who are currently chasing down Lil Bro, and they end up at Kansai Station. Just as they ready to transport him, Sasuke pulls up through the elevator chute. Right when they about to attain Lil Bro, fan service weak ass pulls up shooting needles in people's arms. Just for some context of why she doing all this, her whole MO is because she wants the power of life in her hands or something like that. I guess it makes her feel better about herself because she coming outside dressing like she worked full time at the local strip club. She pierces Kuruma, new teammate, through the heart and basically blackmails her into giving up Lil Bro. Meanwhile, Useless, who is now working with fan service because she gave him a little cheeks, takes Gwen hostage, but she uses talk no jutsu to get him to loosen up his group long enough for Sasuke to shoot his hand. As Bro goes for the next shot, fan service somehow flash steps him and knocks him out with some gas. I deadass don't know how she did that because she ain't displayed no speed feats this whole anime. And she drops the bombshell that she was the whole reason that Brawler was killed because he had an open wound from when Kakashi stabbed him and she never stitched it back up right. Then she blackmails Kuruma into killing Gwen and Useless, but just as that happened, a boatload of people load the station looking to board the train. Useless uses that as an advantage to take a chomp out of fan service, but ends up getting his throat slit in the process. She's trying to close the wound, she gets trampled by all the people trying to board the train. This makes it a good day, man. Finally, everyone boards the train and starts heading towards Kanto. As they board it, they get hit with a genjutsu that literally tries to change the story from the beginning. Because of Hacker's probe device, they get freed. And we learned that the city has actually been being brainwashed from the beginning because of this educational program. Y'all better watch out for that, yo gabba gabba, man. Telling you. They go outside and see the real Kanto. It's not an actual place, but a supercomputer that absorbs and stores all the memories from the residents in the area and malforms it into data. It took the kids hostage to use them as vessels because they're immortal and can live on forever. A hacker who has died but saved his memory as a hologram has an idea to dive inside Kanto and basically break the kids out from the inside. And I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the coolest scenes in the entire show because Bro literally starts playing Subway Surfer inside of Kanto. He damn near dies, but with the help of a little plot, he saves them at the cost of his life. Gwen finally reunites with the kids, but just as they're heading back to Kansai, they get nuked into oblivion. As Gwen awakens, the whole area is covered in rubble and her leg is broken, making her unable to move. She decides to stay back and tries to send Sasuke and the kids away so they could get away safely. Gwen comes out and tries to surrender to buy them some time by acting like she a normal person that got caught up in an explosion, but the executioners didn't fall for it. They ended up killing him, man. R.I.P. Gwen, man. But her plan worked and Sasuke ends up escaping with the kids, but is driven right into the executioner's hand. But Sasuke wasn't going out that easy. Puts the bike on auto drive, beams one of the dome, shoots the death zone, making it hit his allies. Gwen tries to run up, gets parried and roundhouse kick, almost blast, but she luckily deflects it. Then skirts off on the bike. Not gonna lie, plus 1,000 aura. As he's driving away, he gets hit, knocking him and the kids down. And as the executioner tries to go in for a kill, Lil Bro gets in the way and uses his body as a shield. And Sasuke straight up blasts her ass. Sasuke is shook up and the leader of the execution looks to have him cornered. But a little girl pulls up and as the executioner tries to see if she's okay, he blasts his ass as revenge for them killing her pops and her mom. As they're trying to contain her, the whole city pulls up rebelling against the executioners. They finally see through their BS rules. And a part of that was helped because Gwen was unfairly killed and it was broadcasted to the whole world. Hacker actually took over the educational show to show them the truth. Sasuke uses the distraction to destroy the executioner building and escape. This is another scene y'all gotta go watch because this was an insane ass escape scene. But just as they're about to escape, Sasuke realizes he's not gonna make it. So he puts the kids off in an effort to protect them and head back to distract the choppers that's chasing them. And let's do this one last time. Leaps up and destroys one. Weaves all the lasers. Jumps up and destroys the next one. Gets caught off guard and has a mid-air beam struggle. But he loses it. And honestly, I don't know how he survived that. Uses his hand as a conductor for the railgun to destroy the last one, allowing the kids to escape, marking the last Akudama who drove.